Have you had enough drama in previous living arrangements? Are you looking for relationships that are more supportive? Students who live in UD's Faith, Vocation, and Leadership House support one another in their faith journeys, deepening their relationships with each other and with God. And they don't do it alone. Students receive guidance, resources, and funding from UD's Program for Christian Leadership. Students who live in the house are given freedom to manage a budget provided by the PCL. These funds are used to support service activities, dinners, and social events that promote positive, healthy relationships in the student neighborhood.
The people that are living in the house, we're all committed to what we're living for and to being there for one another, to help each other to grow in our faith and to explore our vocations.
It will challenge you, and you have to be dedicated to this, but I really believe that the benefits and the power of relationships and community and faith all together in these college years where we're being formed so much truly makes an impact on who you are and how you view yourself and the world.
I think a student should be very careful if they decide to live here because it's going to change their life. I really think they're going to get a new perspective on their faith, which will be richer because it's going to be sharing experiences with other students. They're going to have a time to take that faith seriously, to grow into it. And anytime you take faith seriously, it's going to change the way you look at things, the way you think about your life, and the way you're going to think about your vocation, what you're going to do after you leave the University of Dayton, how you're going to engage yourself with the world and with society.
Do you have questions about what you are going to do after UD and how you are going to be a leader after college? Are you looking for relationships where you can be comfortable asking bigger, deeper questions?
Vocation has always been something that's really resonated with me. Just trying to figure out where God is calling me in my life. And so the Faith, Vocation, Leadership House, I saw that as a good way to go into that and to really do that with a community of people, to call each other and lead each other to God and to our vocations to live out our faith. And what's been really helpful is that they give us a stipend to host these events where we have faculty over for dinner.
Through this program, we've been able to reach out to our community at UD by providing dinners for faculty and having other students come over and having dinner and a discussion about how faith, vocation, and leadership plays in their lives.
When people come over for dinners, that's a much deeper faith conversation than we would engage in any day on UD's campus.
Currently, the FVL House is located on College Park. Groups of 7 same-gendered juniors or seniors can apply to meet the challenge of living in this intentional community. If selected, students enroll in a 3-credit tuition-free course and meet regularly with a mentor from the PCL office. Living in the FVL House affects the way students relate to one another. Their relationships with each other challenge them to grow as servant leaders. Ask yourself, what kind of relationships do you want to have with your housemates?
If you're looking to grow closer to God, then doing it in a community like this is a great way to do it.
The individuals who live in this house have become more than simply those that were my college roommates. They have challenged me in my faith life. They've challenged me in my day-to-day normal life, the simple things, and they truly care about who I am as a person, and I reciprocate that in the same way because we all come together under the common ground of faith.
By having different people question me in different ways that challenge my thinking and deepen my thinking, I'm learning more about my faith, just making it my own.
I do think that we've each grown individually, and I think that our underlying values and goals to be growing as faithful individuals and as a community to be that presence on campus, I think we fulfilled.
I think this house makes a difference in students' lives, and sometimes a pretty radical difference.
If you want to live with a group of people who are going to challenge you in your faith, this is definitely something you should do.
To learn more about how you can become a member of the FVL House, download the application from the PCL website or stop by the office of the Program for Christian Leadership located in the Humanities Building, room 123.